Oh, I've been seen. I think. There we go. Alarm reset pretty soon. Can I have a look at that secretary? Okay, I won't bother then. Camera down there. We don't want to be seen now, do we? I don't think we can blame all this on the bots that I set going. Right, you must understand now. You must get it through your heads that I'm not gonna. I suppose you would be act like that, wouldn't you? But it's fair enough. Smoke grenades, a little too subtle for me. Stun gun. Yeah, I use stun gun occasionally. I'm sure there's many ways you can do that, but I just really feel like killing everything right now. It's just got into the habit, I guess. I was here. I don't think I can really... That was never here. I don't think anyone's going to buy that, you know. Yeah, you're slowly recovering, aren't they? Yeah, back to normal. Back to normal. Never used painkillers. Would have been good at that point as well, because I took a few hits. Yeah, now everyone's like, yep, sure, well, you know, let's go back to sitting around and smoking. Or whatever. Or crying.
Nice coat.
Thank you. There you go. She soon got over it, didn't she? Right then. And that's about everything we've got here. For crafting parts and stuff. How are we doing for crafting? Can we upgrade something? How many craft parts have we got? Yeah, let's upgrade something like our... Customize our pistol a bit more. Rate of fire we'll put up. Yeah. Ammo capacity I'm fine with. Really. But, you know, +7, I guess. It's quite a lot. Yeah. Worth it. Yeah, cool. Okay. So, we came up here, I think. Not this way. I know there's, like, way further up. Then we came out here. Now, I was going to jump down in the mall, but there was no one there. Then all hell broke loose. It happens. Here would have been a good sniping spot, but I'm glad I didn't snipe them because it would have been a waste of sniper ammo, frankly, and these guys just weren't worth it. Ooh, I wanna play with them all. Push all the buttons. Let's do this now. Strength and UE. Okay. But I can't type it. Oh, I can. Okay. Lovely. Okay. Oh. Oh no! They took one of the robots out. Oh. Got it. But Raditch, his office is down there somewhere. Doesn't matter. Does it matter? I'm ventured to say no. Like the alarm's going off and they're all freaking out. Like, the alarm freaks you out. Wouldn't the, you know, gunfight you were just part of, wouldn't that freak you out a bit more? Might as well go down here now. That was pointless. No, it isn't. The alarm is not reset. It will be eventually, once I stop blundering around. I'm actually looking for something vaguely, not important, but...
Stay away!
That as well, thank you. Leave me alone! We make our way back out somehow, and I don't really know how we do that. This is the stage, so it's got to be this way. There was a sniper on the roof. I want his ammo. They were eating pizza and stuff. How dare they? I bet they weren't even going to share. Look at that. Watch that. Nope. Yeah, I love that. Combat rifle, armor piercing. Yeah, so like I say, out here on the roof, up there, was somewhere was a sniper, basically. Wonder if we can get to him somehow. Like that. But then again, he has a sniper rifle ammo, which you did kind of expect, and I don't want that, so yeah, let's do that. That makes sense. How do you get up here though? How did he get up here? Oh, I guess, you know, if he's augmented, which seems unlikely if he's working for the Dvalis. So how did he get up here? Probably missing something obvious. Tends to be how it goes. Get like all the way around here. That's pretty neat. Of course I fell, I didn't mean to fall, but I did. Use that to get up. Yeah, so there's lots of different subtle ways and means. But I've played subtly for quite a bit of this game. I've collected a lot of ammo and stuff. I still have a lot of ammo and stuff, and I've killed a lot of people. I love how they've put this building together so it is... You know, it's like they've just got a... blueprint of a nice of a theater and just built it. It all just works like one would. Alright, this is kind of odd. Nowhere up there. Maybe you start up there and come down here and then get in this way. That seems to be how this works. Very clever. Right, no one messing about. He's backstage, or at least his office is. Ladies, how you doing?
Za těchhle podmínek s váma mluvit nebudu.
Yeah. You're not talking to me anyway. Just get out of here. How dare you? You guys just hanging out with a dead body. Alright, so big laser grid there.
I should have stayed in bed.
Not much of an issue. Laser grid here. Good easy. Jump over, but this could be important. Wild conditions, isn't it? Okay.
Anomaly detected.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Program initiated.
We're fine.
Access granted.
Go and see what's in this star locker room. But yeah. Where they kept the people who didn't want to be here. Oh, security rating 4. Probably another way in there. We'll just use it. We got how many of these? Yeah, we got lots. We'll just use it. here either. Wonder why it was secure rating 4. Wasted a multi-tool, that really, wasn't it? How long have I got? 17 seconds to find something in here that makes it worth it. I got a water jug. There's no... Oh dear. Oh, there you go. That was alright, wasn't it? There's some painkillers. Brilliant. Alright, let's go. Where is it? I can't hack it if you don't let me hack it, type thing. Gotta start somewhere. There we go. Ah, stun gun.
Why do I even have security if it doesn't fucking work?
No, that is him, isn't it? Yeah, alright then. Someone else in.
Members of the UN Security Council.
Alright, well I've killed all your men. Let's see how this goes. Oh. We're not going to have a word then, are we? I'll leave him alive for witnesses and stuff and all that kind of thing. You know, he wasn't an important NPC. Someone in here then? Yes, that's important. We'll leave that. It's a guy in a suit. Probably could have got something from him if I had killed everyone, but... is there... Sorry, is there... Just exit. Yeah, see if there's a code for that. There isn't.
Restoring the past.
Anomaly detected.
Anomaly detected.
Trace program initiated.
Trace the fucking program.
Access granted.
Thank you. Ah, so it's him. Yes. To remind you of the importance of the work Constantine is doing for me, I need him replaced immediately before the Brontosaurus starts getting any ideas. Tell me if you have someone who could be trusted personally. Redditch. Don't punch the girls! Oh yeah, yeah, well. There we go, they all deserve to die.
Between you and me, folks, I think they
Lol.
don't test too much.
We should really disarm him, but... Oh, it's a special revolver, though.
Precision. Refinement.
Special revolver.
Panic watches. It's about time.
I don't know if I want that so much.
Anomaly detected.
Alright, let's see if we can get this.
Trace program initiated.
2 years after the fact. Fear, the hatred, the violence.
Which I imagine we can. We got a little time on this.
Access granted.
We got some XP for that. Okay, so Constantine's Memorial Service will be held at St. George tomorrow at 10 AM. Redditch is asking that donations be made to the missus and 2 boys. While donations aren't mandatory, I'm telling you that if you're going to come cheap, don't bother coming at all. They will see you there. Got a lot of new blood coming to the organisation right now. Specifically, we got a lot of Russian cousins. I understand that some of you have a problem with that. Well, I'm here to remind you that the Dvalis family is not the same heretical relic of the old world. The new Dvalis family is a business, make no mistake. The heart that beats the centre of our organisation is still Jacob's Dvalis, but the blood and heart that pumps is no longer just Dvali blood. It's Kalek and Bot, Corvelli and Grinin and Ivanov. That is what makes us strong, and that is how the Dvali name will continue to survive. So that bullshit just up at the Red Queen last night is the last of it, understood? Any of you with a problem with the way things are being run, I think she'd likely invite you to take it up with him personally. Well, yes, you can do that. Let's see, restrooms. So, do I want to have a look at this revolver? Probably not. I mean, just for the, I'll drop something and have a look at it purely for sake of doing so, but I've seen it before. More credits. more credits. Yeah, the dressing room is down here and everything's really nice, isn't it? How they've got it all set up. As I say, just like a real theatre, I imagine. Okay, so we'll drop this. We'll just discard that. I will pick it up again, don't worry. Look at this then. That's what it says. Custom made Magna modified for armor piercing rounds exclusively. Bad boy has been built to deal serious damage. Yeah. Boom. But, you know, I don't need that for up close and personal armor piercing stuff. I'll do that from afar, thank you very much. Still, kind of neat. That was there. Okay, and then the big thing. Oh, you're not gonna... Okay. Thought it was gonna be a conversation, never mind. My mistake. Again, we'll leave them alive for questioning and stuff. Right, you were right, Oda is planning something. It's a shame we've got Vano involved. That man could have been a good soldier for us. I got access to Roger's computer like you asked. His password is Vincam. Good to know. Okay, go on. We've earned that.
Miller, Marchenko is targeting the Safe Harbor Convention in London.
Jesus, there'll be hundreds of people there.
How fast can we move on this?
I'll warn London and get Mac working on a mobilization plan for them. You go home. We'll contact you there.
I will in a bit.
Alex, they are hitting London. The Dvalis agreed to smuggle weapons and the Orchid into Apex Center.
Fuck, man, they want to take out Brown. He's their real target. I've been digging into him.
Get to my apartment. Explain it to me there.
Alright. In a bit. Yeah, it says the London delivery thing. Don't get involved with other people's family matters. What Dominic does is his business. That said, this deep freeze between us isn't doing I don't have a business any good. So out of respect for you, I'll pass on your message to him, but the decision will still be his. That's it. You're selling Dominic short. Your son has earned a place at my table and have big plans for his future. You should be proud. Very clear, Dominic's future is not his to decide. It is most certainly not yours. I would also prefer him to but I also prefer to return to our former state of full cooperation, but until you do as asked, I am afraid that the distance between you and I will only grow. So I solved that. Maybe not for the best. Ooh, hello. I've told them your shop is to be left alone, but remember, Vaclav, don't mistake my kindness for friendship. You just keep me supplied with the product and I'll make you stay alive. You're the boss, but the product isn't up to me, it's up to Gallios. Make sure everything goes smoothly tonight. We need at least 5 girls who are qualified enough for our shipment up north. You know what they are like. Don't waste time if the potential isn't there. As usual, whoever doesn't make the cut gets sent to Moscow. My film producer friends are always looking for new talent. I'm afraid train out of town tonight. I'll have Ridden take care of it. And here we go. Your shipment arrives at Heathrow and is cleared customs. Our people will begin loading it into a truck 2 hours and 50 minutes after the official sunset London time. It'll be ready for you at the Apex Center reception prior to sunshine in lot whatever, just in time for the Safe Harbor Convention. Yeah, very, very incriminating. Well, I left these people alive. Like a good police person. You like? Killed all the goons. All of them. I don't think I need to bother with that security thing. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? Okay. I'll just bundle these two together, I think, in a neat little package. Come along. Well, we'll leave them a gun, because they might want to kill themselves before the police get there or something, I don't know. Okay. So we'll now continue with the quest that I was going to do, which is not saving the world. It is saving out a cat lover. We are going to seek out this doctor. Shotgun. Thank you. I've made such a mess. I feel so bad. My castle! Sorry. Okay. You guys can... Well, you girls can leave now, by the way. Everything is alright. Oh, hello. Neat. Yeah. So we could have bypassed a whole lot of stuff there. No, that's just the way the game works. We didn't have to kill anyone. That's the beauty of it. We didn't have to kill a single person. As it was, we killed everyone. But you didn't have to kill anyone at all. That's just great. What I really like about it. Hello, friend. Didn't get any keycard yet, but about this way. Fire a gun away. And have a word. Alright, so yeah, we gotta clear the police that are out here, which is our initial thing. Oh no, I meant you. Uh-oh. This isn't good.
No sign of anything.
Oh, really? Can I, okay, never mind. I guess I won't. Have we got... TMP. Stop that! Oh, we got regular ammo in it again. Oh. Leave that grenade to yourself, sir. Thank you. Probably easier ways to take care of those than what I'm doing. What was that noise? I think there was a large explosion out the front there. Hi.
What are you doing here? It's after curfew. It's dangerous.
Serial killers are dangerous. Curfews are just inconvenient.
I beg your pardon?
Daria Mishka. Ring a bell?
I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to divulge anyone's personal information.
Didn't get anything for that, but let's press him.
I don't have much time, so you need to start talking fast. Daria's in grave danger. That's if she's even still alive. If there's something I need to know about her...
Trust me, there's no hurry. The further men like you stay away from Daria, the better it is for everyone. You should forget it.
Why men like me? Look, I know about the email you sent her. I know you performed some kind of surgery. Why was it so important for Daria to meet you here?
I used to know Daria. She was a patient of mine.
Your patient? You mean here at the drugstore?
No, of course not. Before that, when I used to work for Tai Yong Medical, big tech corporation. You know it?
Enough to know I don't like where this is going.
I headed a project. The cutting edge of neural science and cellular memory replacement. We dealt with people suffering from severe social disorders. We were making people better by making them better people.
How exactly did you make people better?
We found a way to isolate specific character traits. The idea was to use neural implants with imprints of desirable traits from select individuals and insert them into others who were, how should I say, less gifted. Take a man like yourself, for example. Could have given you a sense of humor.
Funny enough as it is. Now how about you tell me what went wrong? Something obviously did.
We were trying to help people. Imagine what it would mean if we succeeded. Anxiety, gone. Apathy, gone. Depression, gone.
Diversity gone, spontaneity gone, individuality gone. But you probably left that part out of your sales pitch.
Daria is responsible for what Daria does. The only reason Tai Young forced me to get involved is because so much is at stake for them. Big brand name to protect. I've met their lawyers, men whose briefcases are filled with broken teeth. You must understand.
Be nice.
I'm trying to save Daria. If any part of you cares about what happens to her, now is the time to tell me. What do I need to know to help her?
Daria is beyond help. You're wasting your time.
Oh, that was a waste of time.
That's for me to decide. Now tell me about this procedure. And you can quit stalling, because I'm not going anywhere until I get the answers I need.
My job was to address people's deficiencies by integrating donor personality packages. That meant we needed lots of confident volunteers to donate time to our project. As you can imagine, people weren't exactly lining up to have a scrape inside their heads. So Tai Young had to diversify.
Once again, not sure I like where this is going.
Tai Young Medical cut a deal with various penitentiaries. Prisoners who took part in our programs, they got granted little perks, bigger cells, running water. The prisons, they benefited from facility upgrades. It was a win-win.
You implanted the personality traits of prisoners into the mentally unstable? Smart. Let me take a wild guess. Daria's donor was Marek Svobotka, better known as the Harvester.
Donor number 698843. All I saw, all I was given, was a series of test scores that showed a perfect match. Everything she was missing, he had. Nothing else mattered at the time.
An innocent woman's been turned into a vicious killer, in large part because of a procedure you carried out. I'd say that matters.
Daria wasn't turned into anything. She willingly participated in a procedure. Now she is willingly killing people. You may choose to see a causal relationship between those two things, but let me assure you, it's more complicated.
Save it for the lawyers. What I need to know is how to stop her.
All right. Look. We obviously want the same thing here. Daria has a neural chip installed just above the hairline. She won't let you get anywhere near it. So if you're serious about putting an end to this, you'll have to, you know.
What, kill her?
That would be my preference, yes. Or I suppose you could just incapacitate her, but then you run the risk of having her wake up. Not a risk I would take personally.
Don't worry. People I knock out don't really wake up that quickly.
There must be another way.
Ooh.
Something that doesn't involve attacking her.
I wish I could help you. Unless you're willing to meet violence with violence, Daria's not a victim. Chip or no chip, she is behind this, and she will try to attack you no matter what you do.
Alphas.
I don't think Daria's as responsible as you make her out to be. Taking her out and removing the chip is great for you. Gets rid of any evidence that might link her actions to your bungled experiment. But there's no way it's my only option. And there's no way Tai Young Medical would develop a sensitive technology like this without some kind of failsafe. I know you're holding something back.
Like what?
A weakness, an override. Something that allows me to talk to her without the influence of whatever it is you installed.
Well,
Yeah.
there is an override phrase. Daria has been programmed to react to it with specific subconscious impulses that are designed to trigger a shutdown of the chip.
Why wouldn't you tell me that in the first place?
Because I knew you would overestimate what it could do. You're a fool if you think you can just walk up to a killer and say a magic word. It won't undo what she's become. The decision to act on Svobodka's memories, to repeat them, that was all Daria. Simply shutting down the chip at this point will not be sufficient.
That's for me to decide. What's the override phrase?
Ad hominem 2026. But I warn you, do not turn your back on her. And do not underestimate her responsibility in all of this. We all have terrible nightmares. We all have visions of sick and terrible things we could do. But we don't all act on them. You must be careful around her.
Cool. That was good. And yeah, it seems weird how we go all the way out here to do that. To come all the way back
It's
again.
dangerous to be out in the street tonight.
Yeah.
We have no business.
I think these guys discovered that. Well, he did. But that wasn't my fault. This was my fault. That was my fault. Tapes. Alright, so now... Yeah, now we can go back. Got nothing else to do in this map, I think.